Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A huge play right off the bat. 42 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down, it's Howard. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Milroe now off the bootleg. Off he goes. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 65 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Charbonnet. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Shotgun run now with Walker. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
quick throw over to Samuel. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Howard to throw it here in 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They run with Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
18 Cardinals. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Big strides. Look at him go. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Seahawks will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Past the 45. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
They're going to go play action with Howard. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. It's Kobe Bryant back time. Up from the safety spot. Gets there to make the play.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commanders first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Now a handoff. ETN. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's swung out to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Howard. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw for it with Howard. That is caught to the goal line and in. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commander. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Hold it ready. Go. Steady.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milrow on 3rd down. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Walker. Healing forward for maybe a yard. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got it! And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cowboy, go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
On the ground, Charbonnet. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timberwolves.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Bronco 80.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Ryland's pick is good. And the Seahawks build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
To throw it on 1st down is Howard. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
Really set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Washington.
Commanders, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Throwing is Howard. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Howard to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing again. Howard. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd down and 3. Throw again, it's Howard. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Howard back to the air one more time. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll run. It's ETN. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This is caught 2. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game.
And he'll take it on in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Washington. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
Again, working deep downfield. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
That game to kick off for Washington.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one swung out wide to Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready! 70 line. Shot alert. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Ready! 19 Lions. Get it? Rocco 80.
Now it's Milrow. That's hot! And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown Seahawks. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Returning is Igbenogany. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. It's 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
They'll motion over Samuel. Second down, it's Howard. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's swung out to ETN. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, it's Howard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw for it with Howard. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Flush to his right. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run here with Walker. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
1st and 10.
Ready?
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this one blown up. Good surge, drop up. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Rolling right. There he goes again.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70, Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 3rd and goal, Milrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Cougar 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's the quarter. That's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. This fielded at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get it. Lightning 18.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Here's Milrow to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Left side, it's complete. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Seattle.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Into space. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Commanders' 1st down. Now, Howard. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Howard. That's caught. It's the tight end Sinnott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Boye Mafe. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, first and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To the air, Howard. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third and goal, here's Howard. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
This is caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game, but what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Come on, set! Panther 11, Panther 11!
On first and 10, here comes Walker. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
To throw it on first down is Howard. To the outside, into the hands of McFlurry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps. Oftentimes,
and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
The 34-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They run with Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready? 70, Kimbo, 7, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Now Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Commanders are going to have it just past their 25.
And that's just the disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
Here we go. Back to 60, back to 60, 65, 65.
Howard to throw here on first down. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards.
A 51-yard gain. And the Washington first down.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Howard. Downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.